Biggest agricultural exhibition in Africa, the Nampa Harvest Day 2025, wraps up in Bothaville in the Free State today. Hundreds of farmers and stakeholders in the sector have attended, including the president. In fact, the deputy president was there yesterday as well. Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba is still live for us at the expo. And Ziniko, what a week it's been. By all accounts, quite successful, just given the kind of engagement that's been happening there.
That is exactly how the attendees have described this year's edition of this exhibition, but also some of the things that have been put on display here in terms of trying to find solutions to the problems faced by the agricultural sector. So one of the things that came out from interactions with between the Deputy President yesterday, but also with the Agricultural Minister and his stakeholders here today, has been the issue of road infrastructure, especially in rural communities. That's where you find most of the major farmers. One of the things they've been complaining about is the state of roads where they belong and operate, and having to transport their produce to various markets. So I'm joined by someone now who's in the tech sector, but also focusing on road infrastructure and how that particular sector has been heavily affected by the state of roads in those communities. I'm joined by Mr. Gary himself now. Mr. Gary, thank you very much for your time. As I just explained, the problem when it comes to roads infrastructure and how that affects the farmers themselves, whether it's established farmers or upcoming farmers. Talk to us about the extent of that problem and the importance of new technology in addressing those issues.
Yeah, Zeni, no, thank you very much for the opportunity. I fully agree with you. You're raising a very, very valid point. And it's actually a pity that our development as a country gets hindered by the lack of infrastructure, and we as participants in the economy have a duty to try and improve the quality of the infrastructure. Not only leave it to government, but also do your part. And together we can make a difference, and we want to link solutions to problems. And that's the only way Africa can move forward.
I mean, talking about solutions, do we have the right machinery? Do we have the capacity generally first to deal with road infrastructure, whether in a village in Mthatha or in Limpopo, but also that the problem that also facing farmers themselves? Do we have the equipment to deal with that, and not just maybe put that responsibility on government as well? How can the private sector come in as a solution, especially when it comes to the new technology?
Yeah, no, look, Zini, I think it's all about collaboration. We have got the skills, we've got the know-how, we've got the technical skills, and we also have the equipment. So there is really no excuse. And therefore, we've been the agent of new Chinese products, Chinese machinery, construction and mining machinery for about 14 years now. And we've actually noticed that the Chinese are also now at the forefront of tech development. And instead of trying to fight it, maybe we should embrace it and together figure out what is the best solution for us as a country.
Very lastly, say, going forward now, you've seen the complaints surely from the farmers themselves, but also government leaders have been here. How important is that collaboration, and how has the attitude of government and the private sector towards each other in terms of finding solutions and better collaboration?
Oh, very important. I think it sends the right message. The fact that the president and also the vice president, also the minister of agriculture was also here at the show. I believe they were here yesterday. So it also shows their intent that they want to be part of the solution. And I think it's a very positive message, not only for us as citizens, but also for investors from all over the world. So I think it's the right message, and it's a very positive thing.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time.
Thank you, Zane.
Thank you. Michelle, that's Mr. Gary, one of the role players when it comes to introducing technology and solving some of these issues faced by the farmers and the farming community in general, but also just on a lighter note, people are still out and about enjoying, visiting some of these stalls, but also they are also checking out some of the latest technology when it comes to the agricultural sector. We've seen some of them are taking pictures with some of this heavy machinery used in the agricultural sector. Also, it's not just people, adults in the farming sector, the learners themselves. You can see some of the school-going pupils, having been driven in by their schools to come and attend and explore some of the careers that can be offered by the agricultural sector. So that's how things are at this point. As I said, this is the last day. People are just here for the very last time for this edition of this exhibition of 2025. Surely they might be back again next year.
Lovely weather, lovely stalls. Certainly looks like an interesting day out. Sinika Mhlaba, thanks very much indeed.